It's the voice which has elevated the game of college basketball. It's the voice that is equipped with high energy and color and requires no introduction.
Coast to coast. Oh yes, hello, Billy the Chulo and Slim Jim Bammer.
For over the last 3 decades, Lakewood Ranch resident Dick Vitale has been a presence in our homes, providing excitement to go along with college basketball throughout the country. Judging by the Hall of Famer's success, this job was a no-brainer for him. But when you rewind time some 34 years ago, television wasn't even a career choice. Instead, the goal was to become a teacher and a high school and college basketball coach.
1970, I'm teaching the 6th grade. 1970, coaching in high school. In 77, 7 years later, 8 years later, 78, I'm in the NBA as a head coach from the 6th grade. I was on an explosive track.
With his first job as an elementary coach in New Jersey, Vitale quickly made his way to winning state titles at the high school level, then on to the college ranks. Then came the golden opportunity, become the head coach of the Detroit Pistons in 1978. A position that was ego-boosting, but quickly became life-altering.
Basically what happened when I got fired by the Detroit Pistons, November 8th, 1979, I remember that date vividly, when they walked in the house and they said we made a coaching change. You know, I was absolutely depressed.
Down and out and watching soap operas to get him through his tough times, Vitale would soon after receive an interesting call.
But I got a phone call from a fellow by the name of Scotty Connell about a week or 2 after I got fired. He said, I'd just been named ahead of a new network. And he said, I'd like you to do our very first game to Paula, Wisconsin for this new network. And I said, network, what is it? ESPN. I said, sounds like a disease, man. What is ESPN?
He wasn't interested in it. I had to kind of push him out of the door and say, come on, you cannot stay home and mope, you know, in between jobs. You can't just say, I want to be a college coach and sit home and wait for it to happen. Go do something. You know, this might be fun. You might like it.
He was persistent. And he called back a week or 2 later, and my wife said, hey, all you're doing is sitting home, watching soap operas, watching General Hospital, Luke and Laura. Get your butt out and don't feel sorry for yourself. Not the first guy going to be fired, and will not be the last.
And in 1979 is when Vitale's career with ESPN took flight. And 4 years later, he noticed that he had reached star status.
And that was 1983 when my buddy Jimmy Valvano cut the nets down and celebrated winning in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And what happened when I went there, people were besieging me for autographs, for pictures. All of a sudden it started to get bigger and bigger and bigger, commercials, books, and it just got to a point where I fell in love with it.